For my line tracking project, we are going to take a look at the construction of my bot, the code used to follow the line, and then we will see the bot in action. At the end, there are some mishaps that I ran into. I started with the designing of my frame and location of my right and left drive motors. I also wanted to space out the location for my battery and the computer at the same time. This gives me the ability to run my wires in a neat manner, such as through the frame or anywhere that would be hidden and out of the way. After figuring out placement for my main components, I had to design my treads and then find the location for my line sensors and how high I wanted them off the ground. In my code, I decided on what I wanted to use for my naming my right and left motors and how to identify my right sensor and left line sensor, also making these an integer. Here I have my motor attached to connect to the servo. In my void loop, I connect my analog read for my sensors. At the same time, I make a value for my sensors to read. And then I used a while statement, so while the sensor was above 700, my motors would turn on, depending on whether I wanted it to reverse or go forward. Now to run the course and check out my code operation. The first part of this lesson was to just run the course. Part 2, I needed to stop my bot after crossing the starting line. In this, I used a value off of my right and left sensors. And then I used a line count integer to count how many times I've crossed the line. After crossing 4 lines, then I would stop. A few problems I ran into. First, my negative wire came out of its connection. Another problem I had was the main wire running through the board fried during operation. Thank you, Elliot, for your help on the quick fix on that. Now I have a normal blooper, such as a slow running bot in order to recorrect itself every 2 seconds. That was failure to the code. I had to reverse one of my motors in order for it to make sharper turns.
You know where those fragments are coming from on the statement? You're probably doing a print outline.
And then I had my wanting to stop just in the middle of the track for no reason. And of course, the line tracker doesn't want to count track. It stops at the wrong point. Thanks, bot. Then there's, hey, I want to make a left turn because there's McDonald's on the left here. Alright, see you later.
Starting much.
It seemed to like making left turn. When you get to this second cross section and make another left turn, it's a failure of my delay.